For all of our students, and certainly our dyslexic learners, our ultimate goal in reading instruction is comprehension. We want them to be able to understand the text that they just read. Traditionally, we have done practice in this area by underlining the main idea or highlighting important vocabulary words. And while all of this might help us understand a particular text, research is showing us that these isolated skills do not necessarily generate into increased comprehension across all subject areas. We want to make explicit for our students what good comprehenders do when they read. A strong comprehender makes a movie in their head. They visualize the characters that they're reading about. They begin to see the actions in their minds and begin to make connections between different ideas. This is the kind of behaviors that we want to model for our students and that we want to practice. We want to make them thinkers about their thinking.
An example of one strategy of modeling is something called stop, think, make a link. So as you're reading, you're linking it to your own experience or ideas about what the passage is about. So for example, if you do a read aloud of the book Diary of a Worm, you might read the title together with the class and talk about worms. Oh, what are worms? Have you had an experience with worms? Do you like to garden? And that gets into a nice class discussion and taps into students' verbal strengths as well. It's also important to talk about what a good reader does when they're reading silently to themselves. So a teacher could model by reading a passage and stop after each sentence and say what they're picturing in their mind, what they're thinking, what they're questioning, what they're predicting. And that helps students to see, oh, this is what a good reader does, and I can do this when I'm reading to myself.